Miami Heat Network Nation, what is going on? It's your boy Trent back with another video. We got a special guest, and it's crazy how we met because, you know, my man Martell, y'all know who Martell is, Miami Heat's own podcast. Go check him out. He was telling me, Big Tone, he brought up Trent, and I'm like, he brought up Trent. I'm like, so he watches me, and and I'm gonna be honest with you, like, there's so many Heat channels, and like, I haven't came across his page, and so Martell's collabing, da 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 da. Hear him call me out. I love going back and forth when it comes to Miami Heat content, man. And Unc is gonna say what he got to say. I gotta say what he got to say, man. So it's cool, man. The dude's hilarious. So make sure you go check him out at Big Tone.
Open
Is that is
Sports Talk.
oh,
Right there on
open?
the screen. Yeah,
Yeah, there
right
you
there on the
go.
screen.
So yep,
BigTone Open Sports Talk.
he does live shows frequently. He make you laugh, man. If you want to laugh, let me tell you something, guys. It was like 11 at night, and he talking about Trump. I'm like half asleep, and I hear Trump, and I just start laughing my ass off, dog. Like, it was hilarious, bro. Like, I literally be listening to his streams, and I just be laughing. So he's definitely one of those Heat creators that make you laugh. But anyways, it's the off season, so it's not much to talk about. But the
Right.
draft is around the corner, and Unc got some questions for me with some realistic picks that if they are available, keyword if. Because we
If.
have the 15 overall pick, and
Hmm.
we're gonna be rambling, we talking, having fun, man. And after that, make sure y'all go check out. I'm gonna join this stream. We just gonna keep collabing and having fun with this stuff, man. So
Yes, sir.
drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, go check out his channel. I'll put a link in the description. And I'm ready, Unc. I'm ready,
Yes,
Unc.
sir. Man, appreciate you, first of all. Appreciate nephew for having me on, man. Definitely Martell, for introducing us, man. And we ain't come in at the right way because I had a little gripe with nephew's trades, man. We definitely disagree on trades, but just like I tell everybody, when they come on my channel, it's agree disagree. We don't take nothing personal. Some people do things and take things personal. No, we die hard Miami Heat. Miami Heat first. We don't give a damn if it's all midgets on the team. We Miami Heat. But we do have agree and disagree on who trade, who we like, and who we don't like. And that's how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be no gopher. Agree with everything everybody say just because you're a fan of the team. So and that's how I came across nephew. I was listening. And me as a Miami Heat, I listen to all the Miami Heat streams first, and then I truly have fun trolling the Knicks, the Nets, all the haters. Yeah, oh boy, y'all just don't know. I'm gonna leave that alone, but y'all don't know I have fun trolling them. So, but I always start off with my Miami Heat, man, and came across nephew Martell, man, and he came across mine, and nephew came on, and I was telling him about. I heard Trent talk, trade Jimmy and Tyler and everybody, and that's how I started, y'all. So, but like I said, it's just agree disagree. This ain't no person done. This me and nephew agree disagree on the trade because probably 99% of the stuff we probably going to agree with, um, because we want Miami to take it to the next level. So, Big Tone Open Sports Talk, man. Big Tone Open Sports Talk. That's my channel, man. And I appreciate if y'all hit like and share, man. Go over there and subscribe. So what my first thing is, like I said, we're gonna start with the 15th pick, man. And the 15th pick is, we got they putting out there that Miami have three possibilities with the 15 picks. We say again, if they're available. And of course, the first one, always count down, man. So I go from number 3, Isaiah Kyler. He's a guard, he's a point guard. And then you got Jared McCain. I think he's a shooter, he's a center, I think he is. And of course, from Duke. And then you got, of course, which everybody, I really don't think he even gonna be available. But of course, the number one guy is Zach Edey. Um, I just don't think he gonna. I don't think Zach Edey gonna be there. But me personally, I'll start with that. I would love the first choice to be Zach Edey. Um, it's time for us to get big, man. We need some bigs. We know we need wings. We know we need wings. But if we get the first availability, which will be a Zach Edey, 7'4", you know, man, possibly put beside Bam. I think that will help a lot of our problems too. And I'll say this again, like UD said, my only worry right now, outside of getting get some bigs, man. Spo got to do better. Enough of this small ball. We need to stay healthy. If we stay healthy, we good. I don't worry. I don't worry about Miami Heat. I don't care who on the rest. I don't know. Maybe I'm overconfident, but I don't worry about all I need Miami Heat to do is stay. The most important thing, number one, man, stay healthy. Because if we was healthy our man with Terry Rozier, Jimmy, and Jaime when he went down, and even Josh, because Josh would have played. I think would have made a little. Coming off the bench as the sixth man would have made a difference if he was healthy. Then I just really think it would have been a different story if we was healthy. But that's the most important thing. As far as the 15 pick, I just don't think he'll be available. But I would love to get Zach Edey if he's available.
Unk man, Unk man, Unk man. Listen. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not too sure if you know this dude named Miami Heat Talk. He's part of my group thing, and we used to go back and forth all the time because he's a little bit too positive, and there's nothing wrong being positive. But then there comes realistic. He kept saying, "Oh, if we was healthy, if we was this, if we was that, if we was this and that." And I'm just like, well, listen, it's not gonna happen. We've been injured for the last few years. Spo, like the injury part we can't change, Doug, and I think you know that. Like it happens. Right. It happens, right? And so, personally, in my opinion, and this is where, we're gonna disagree, but that's fine. I even think when we're healthy, we're still not good enough. I like our team, but I don't think we're good enough. And that's fine. You have your own opinion, I have my own opinion. I don't think we're good enough. But going back to your point about Zach Edey, I'll bring up his stats right here. I'll put them on the screen for you. So this, let me know if you can see it. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, cool.
25, 12, yeah.
Yep. So this dude, Zach Edey, is very interesting. 25 and 12, senior, played for Purdue, 7'4", 300 pounds. Now, let me show you something real quick, man, right? So 2020, 2021, like his freshman year, he averaged about 8.7 points a game. Then his sophomore season, he jumped from 8.7 to 14.4. But not only that, you can see the improvement on the rebounding side, 4.4 to 7.7. And then his junior year, he jumped from 14 to 22. So what I'm pretty much trying to say is that he improved each season. He went from 22 to 12 until the season that just passed by. He dominated he dominated, averaging 25 points a game, 12.2 rebounds, 71% from the free throw line. And that's big because, nowadays 7'3", 7'4" centers can't shoot free throws to save their life. But it's also averaging 2.2 points. So, he definitely raised his stock. And he's a very interesting prospect. Do I think him and Bam Adebayo will work? I don't think it will work, but I don't mind taking Zach Edey. I just don't think I'll take him that early. I don't think I'll take him at 15. I'm not interested in that. But I do think we're cursed at the center position, and depending, we had Dwayne Dedman, Cody Zeller, we had all these trash bigs, Thomas Bryant.
Right.
Like, Bam doesn't have no help, so we need to get taller. So I don't mind taking Zach Edey, but the problem is I don't think he'll be available because I think a lot of teams will take a gamble in him, especially in this year's draft.
That's why I say if.
Yeah.
I put that if in there.
Yeah.
So, but here's what we definitely agree. We definitely will agree on. We definitely need that big man that now the pressure is off Bam.
Yep.
Spo still stuck in this old school way of just running Bam, man. And then by postseason, Bam is wore out. He got Bam, he want Bam do too much. And a lot of people that fell for it. And that's why we get into, Bam need to score. No, man, do y'all understand what Bam is doing out there? Do you understand the responsibility that Bam, who else? And I tell people all the time, name them. Guard 1 through 5. After guarding 1, I'm talking about literally. This is he's out at the perimeter, 1 through 5, switches and everything. Then he got to go back, get the rebound, protect the rim. Then he got to go down, and everybody want him to score 25, 30 points after doing all that, playing 38, 40 minutes. Bruh, he's good. We know he's good. But, bruh, he's human. Come on, Spo. And then you put him in this small ball situation with this foolishness. Come on, man. It's time to get some bigs. Now, we know Desmond and them just, they just tapped out. It is what it was with them. I don't even know why they got him in the first place, but I guess they thought they was going to be something. Now, me and you disagree with Thomas Brown, because one thing about Thomas Brown, this is what I like about Thomas Brown. When he out there, when Thomas Brown playing bad far as scoring and do the dumb bad pick and rolls, the energy that Thomas Brown, when he out there, man, he give on that floor to me, that's what impressed me with Thomas Brown. And when he do get on, he can make a difference. It's just the level of energy. I don't know. It's something about Thomas Brown when he out there, man, and that energy that he gives when he out there. Is he consistent? I think that because a lot of it is because he don't get consistent play. I really believe that. I really, really believe it's because of the inconsistent play that he get. You can't play him 5 minutes, 10 minutes one game, then don't play him no more 10, 11, 12 games. Then when you have to play him, put him out there and expect him to just, that old stay ready from getting ready. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Be consistent. Even if it's 7 minutes. Give him that. Hey, that's enough time for Bam to rest. Give him and if it's consistent, that's the same way I feel about Orlando Robinson. Yeah. If you give them consistency and they consistently mess up, then okay, all right, we gotta let them go to the dog. We gotta get them off here, get the jerseys off, and it's time for them to move on. But we can't play these guys one game, 5, 7 minutes, if that sometimes, and then don't play them no more for 10, 11 games unless somebody get hurt. Then that's when we play and expect them to go out there and do that. I'm sorry, nephew. I disagree with that. I disagree with that part, and the reason why, one of the big reasons why them guys are not doing, they don't get the chance.
That's a fair point, because I looked at Thomas Bryant, when Bam was out or just somebody was out and he had to step in. Against Toronto, he had 18 points and 10 rebounds, shot 8 for 10. There's games where he could perform, and I was actually excited to get Thomas Bryant during free agency, because I'm like, okay, I know what he can do on the court. He never really got the chance, and I think Spo gives up on players too quick. I really believe that. We struggle having size, and you have somebody on the bench, but you decide to go with somebody else, which just doesn't make sense to me. And it's like, at all. Okay, we're not in the playoffs. This is regular season, so you could try different things. You could try different lineups. Why are we not doing that? So, like I said, I hopped on your show, Big Tone, and I said, listen, Spo plays a big part into this, man, because,
he's me and you agree on that. We agree on that 100%.
He's the one that runs the rotations. He's the head coach. So, it is a little bit concerning to me. And then because they're relying on Kevin Love, who's fucking 40 years old, and it's like,
Right.
all right, cool, he can do it in spurts, but bro, you need to get Bam off because it's like this. So this is what I don't like about the fan base sometimes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, Bam goes, okay, well I got to guard 1 through 5, and then I got to get the defensive rebound, or I got to get the offensive rebound
Offensive rebound.
sometimes, and then right, and then they go, whoa, okay, now I need you to drop 25, but also they forget, oh, I'm guarding the 5 best, I'm guarding everybody on the court, and no one's. It's like he's gonna get tired, and then in the postseason where he struggles, or I'm not gonna say he struggles, but you expect a little bit better. Then of course because
He's wow.
he's tired. And one thing about Bam, and this is why I respect Bam. Bam says, you know what, I want to play every game because he's like, you know why I'm gonna play every game. He says because or try to play damn near every game because fans are paying to come watch us, to their
Right.
favorite players. And you're not performing or not showing up is corny. He played 71 out of 82 games, man. So I'll always respect Bam Adebayo. But we can move on to the second option. I believe you
Okay.
said Jared McCain, right?
Okay. Yeah. McKay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The
Cool.
second now is McKay.
Cool. So I kind of go with my opinion on this.
McCain.
So
Mhm.
yep. So Jared McCain, I'm not too sure if you looked into him a little bit, but he's one of those players that outside of basketball, Unc, remember when I say this, outside of basketball, I'm not talking about no basketball stuff. He's
Right.
very, very, I will say, because the internet's soft nowadays. I would say he's very,
Right.
he's an interesting character. Okay.
Okay.
I don't think he fit Heat culture, and then not because of his game. I think he's very good. I preferably would want to take him on my team, to be honest with you. But
Right.
his personality does not fit Heat culture. Now I want you to do some homework for me, man. I want you to go check his TikToks or go check YouTube videos or go check something and come back to me in the email and just let me know what you think about Jared McCain. That's all I will say because we just go from there. But
okay,
but cool. Look, so these are his numbers. I know it's a little bit small, but he averaged about 14 points a game. He shot 41% from the three-point line. He's a very good shooter. Shot 6 attempts from the three-point line. So you got to look at that, right? Like how many attempts he's taking and how many is he making. So I like that. 88% free throw percent shooter. So this dude can hoop. He can shoot the ball in 31 minutes. There's a reason why he's going to be a lottery pick. So I'm willing to take this. But, I still don't – I don't trust Tyler and Terry Rozier on the court together. And also, we don't have any backup guards. And, you got Jay Rich out there, but do you trust him as our point guard?
No. Oh, no. That was the problem when we got him. There was Spohner was trying to put him as the point guard, and it just didn't work. That's not who he is. So it just didn't work. I definitely don't trust Tyler and Terry. They just is what it's called oil and vinegar, oil and water. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It don't fit. It don't fit. Them two do not fit. I know it's gonna sound crazy because Tyler is younger to a lot of people, but right now I think Terry again, and I'm questioning. I'm side-eyeing that injury. I'm just questioning on that injury. I told you the NBA, man, I don't trust no more. So I'm side-eyeing that injury, but hey man, I'll play the game. He was injured. I think. He even said, I think, in somebody interviewed him, he healthy, he 100. And one thing we know, because even before he got injured, he was on the rise. Just same thing that happened to Vic, man. They were on the rise, man. And just these crazy, mysterious injury, because remember, it was his knee first. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, talking about his neck. Okay, now, maybe I missed something. Where did that happen at?
Yeah, it happened randomly out the blue that no one even knew about, and then he never comes back. I'm like, listen, how do you never come back from that neck injury? It doesn't make sense to me
at all. So I take his word for him on the interview. I seen going through thing on Twitter. Somebody asked him, and he said he 100%. He ready to come back, and I believe Terry, because I just think Terry Rozier is a good fit for Miami. I think he is a good fit for Miami. Him and Bam them. I have no problem. And I think we talked about this getting rid of Tyler. Tyler made the big mistake. 5 years, bro. You didn't better your ball skills. You still
Mhm.
doing the same dumb mistakes. After 5 years,
Yeah.
um, we know you can score. It has never been a problem. You scoring, but when it comes down to pressure, when it count, you MIA.
Yeah.
After
I mean,
5 years of that, you can't. We got to use you as a bargaining tool at this point.
yeah. I
Now,
mean,
like I said, I'm
yep.
different on this side. Me and you disagree on this side. You, no matter what, I don't give a damn. Get rid of them. We don't care what we get. Me, I'm just saying I'm up for trading them. But if they do, they do. They don't, they don't. But I still think he's better 6 man. He's just one of those ones. If he do stay, bruh, you just a forever 6 man. And
Yep.
I don't see nothing wrong with that because you play better when you come off the bench, when you lead, when you are in charge of the second unit, when you are more free to do what you want to do. That's why you got the 6 man award. You were just more free. And again, you still probably 9 out of 10, you still gonna close
Yep.
fourth quarter. You probably because I mean, whether we like him or not, Tyler's still one of the best fourth quarter closers. He ain't short in the postseason this year, but he's still up there in one of the best four. So you still gonna close, and even coming off the bench, you still getting starter minutes. So I just don't understand the complaint.
Because the problem is with Tyler Hero is like he thinks if he's not a starter he can't make the All Star game. He thinks if he's not a starter he can't make tons of money. He thinks if he's not a starter he can't get endorsements or this or that. It's just being selfish at the end of the day, and that's why I'm sick and
Right,
tired of Tyler Hero because it's
right,
not only inconsistencies on the court, but he's also not on the court playing. So it's just like when you're on the court playing, you're not doing as well as you should be, and then when you're off the court, it's because of injuries. So it's just like as a team, it should just make sense for you to go on the bench because we play better as Duncan. And so this is
right,
why, I'm open into getting guard. I know we need center. This whole team has holes, but we got to start off somewhere. And so that's why I like a
right,
Jared McCain outside of the stuff that I told you to look at. But
right.
yeah, I think Jared McCain brings some shooting. I think he brings that 1-2 comp. He could play the 1 or 2 or stuff like that. And so the Miami Heat definitely need that, and that's if we don't trade this pick. Now, going on to
Number three,
number 3, I'm gonna put him on the screen.
which is the point guard,
Yep, Isaiah Collier.
Isaiah Collier. Yeah, and he Collier. I'm sorry, and he is the now he is that point guard. And he 19-year-old. See growth as well. The
Yep.
growth in
So
him too. 19 years old, man. Go ahead.
yeah, so you see it, man. He's averaging 16 points a game for the Trojans. This is people forget, but this is the reason why Bronny wasn't playing as much because of him. He was their leading guard,
Right,
and he was a freshman too. But 16 points a game, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 49% from the field, which isn't the greatest, I will say. He does average about
mm-hmm.
3.3 turnovers, which is pretty fairly high. I'm not gonna lie to you, Monk. But then again,
Yeah, we
like
can't do the turnover thing.
yeah, and then his 3 point percentage isn't the greatest. But at the end of the day, like this draft, there's not going to be a superstar coming out this draft, but there's a lot of players in this draft that can help the Miami Heat and everybody else
Mm-hmm.
in the NBA. So, I think realistically, these are, realistic options. But I do want to say, man, last time that he did play, they lost 70-49. He had 6 turnovers and 13 points. So that is a little bit concerning to me.
Yeah, and I don't think my now just so everybody know, these are not the people I'm picking per se. Each report saying high prospect of Miami mock draft trade. These are the top 3 people that they're saying Miami possibly can go after. With their turnover and all that, I don't see Miami. I don't know. I think they'll go another route with a guard, because that turnover, like you said, that's always that's problematic. That's something that we already got enough. We trying to fill holes, not to bring people on that we still got to help you so much per se.
Ex-
You know,
exactly, man. So, at the end of the day, these are some options, and we have the 15th overall pick. It's not like we have a top 10 pick. It's not like we have a top 5 pick. It's not like we have a
exactly.
top 3 pick. We have the 15th overall pick. And one thing I will say is the Miami Heat draft pretty solid. Jaime Jovic, Tyler Hero. I mean, the list continues to go on. Obviously, we have some
Hmm.
misses, but I do like our draft history, and that's if we don't trade the pick. And I don't think we will, but we'll see, man. But like any like closing thoughts, Unc, that you
Okay.
have?
The closing thoughts, man. Let me put it out there for everybody, and people not going to agree, but this is mine because like you said, you for Donovan Mitchell, which I don't even think he's going to be on the block, but you never know, man. It's trade. These are the untouchables to me. Don't even pick up the phone call. Don't even try it. They're not going nowhere. If we got to work around it, we work around it. Jimmy, Bam, Jaime, and Jovic. Don't pick up the phone. Don't try to call me. Them four right there. Everybody else is negotiable. Everybody else is negotiable. I can work it around them. Everybody else is negotiable now. Again, these are my pick. That don't mean that's nephew's Trent pick or nothing. These are my four. Don't even pick up the phone and call me. Everybody else, let's talk. We can talk based on what you want us to give up, based on who the player is. That's just me. That's just
Hey,
me with that.
hey, man, listen. I will say this. That's Unc's opinion. I'm trading everybody, including Jimmy. Only person I'm keeping on my team is Bam Adebayo. Jaime's questionable unless I'm getting Mitchell. But if I'm not getting Mitchell, I'm keeping Jaime, and everybody else get the hell off my roster and let's run it up, baby.
I heard you, baby. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Look, at the end of the day, it's Miami Heat, no matter who they. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like I tell people, they keep telling me, they just because Jimmy went to the the girl like from the Sparks, the LA Sparks, the girl like Jimmy Butler. So Jimmy went to the game, had her jersey on.
Exactly.
Now all of a sudden Lakers, Jimmy won't come to the Lakers. Man, these people, man, but I get it. Again, it's summertime again. You're gonna get these crazy the rumor talk, the clickbait stuff, man. Look, I'll say it again, I'm old school, man. Uh I when I believe it when I see it.
Exactly.
I don't do the rumors. I don't do the things on my way clickbait just to get people to come over and look. No, I believe it when I see it. It's as simple as that. But we
Unc,
know what they're gonna be doing, and this is what they're gonna be doing. So
That's all. That's just all leverage talk right there, man. Jimmy's a
right.
troll. He's just having fun. He
Oh,
knows this is
he's the number one troll. Ain't
exactly.
nobody beating Jimmy.
He,
Ain't nobody beating Jimmy in the troll department.
ain't no. He don't want to join Lakers. He don't want to play with LeBron. Like, just stop it. He's just having fun with it. Because you got to realize, Unc, you said it before, is that like this is our first time that we've been in this position where we've been eliminated for so long. The summer is just long
Right.
for us. So Jimmy, and you got to realize it's longer for Jimmy because he was out with
Yeah.
injuries.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And
so
that's why we said, like you said on when we said on my stream,
yeah.
hey Jimmy, if you here, bro, ain't no excuse, man.
Nope. Ain't no
You you
excuses,
you've
man.
been you've been out longer than the whole team almost.
Yep.
Outside of Josh Richardson, because Josh was out, of course, since November, December. But outside of Josh, bro, you've been out. So come October, homie,
Ain't no excuse.
ain't no, man. This the most rest pretty much the whole team got had in 4 years.
Yep.
So come on, man. Now we're gonna see the free agent because the free agent is gonna be interesting too. We can talk about that
Of
another time.
course.
Like I said, we're gonna cut it short, but it's gonna be interesting this free agent. So we
Listen. Listen, there's plenty of talked about when it comes to draft and free agency when that comes around. I'm pretty sure me and Uncle continue to do some shows on his shows, on my shows, whatever the case may be, man. But if y'all like this duel and want to see consistent episodes, man, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Also go check out his channel. Show him some love. He's more as a live streamer and all that good stuff, man. He'll make you laugh, like I said earlier. But I appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Heat Nation for life, and I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.
Appreciate you.